Hey guys, it's Keely Brown here, and this is my video of the partition of India. So, let's just jump right into it. Okay, I'm looking at my notes. I'm not trying to be rude and not pay attention. I'm looking at notes right now. Anyway, so let me give you a nice, easy breezy background of what's going on. So, India's in a little bit of a mess right now. There's a lot of fighting going on between the Hindus and the Muslims because they just have a battle. It's not really like a battle, but it's kind of like a conflict with the way that they live their lives and everything like that. So they just don't get along. And there's a lot of murders going on. And, all of the leaders, all the big leaders, like, I can't remember his name. The leader dude, sorry, it's super informal, but the leader dude of the British, who's currently there in India at the time. He's come together with like huge people like Gandhi and of course Jinnah, I hope I'm saying that right, to hopefully come up with a solution. And their solution, or something that has been brought up necessarily, is this two-nation theory necessarily, where they would necessarily split India, and the new formation, I guess, would be called Pakistan, where the Muslims can live their lives freely. Let's see. Now we have discussion questions that I'm going to answer right now. If I was living in India in 1947, would I have supported the partition? I think I would have. I'd like to think of it as the way of, if there's two kids who were fighting, you would necessarily stop the fighting by separating them. That way you can try and establish peace. It may not work out, but it's a try. I think that's a good idea because there's just so much conflict and murders and fighting that I just think that the Muslim people were just ultimately suffering and they just couldn't take any more of it. So they had to split the scene, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Second question, do I agree with where the lines are drawn? I kind of don't, because it doesn't look proportional to me. It looks very uneven, and I just would have redrawn it to make it look more equal, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's see. So, how has the partition of India been successful up to this point? It has become successful because, Pakistan does exist. Sorry, that was my phone. But there's also still a lot of tension from necessarily what is going on, or what, I'm sorry, for what is still going on in the nation. I actually read a clip from Wikipedia, I got a little snippet from Wikipedia, and it says, the partition was a highly controversial arrangement and remains a cause of much tension on the Indian subcontinent today. So while it did kind of help out, it also still is kind of causing a little bit of tension. So yeah, there's my presentation or small video on the partition of India. Thanks.